Check. All right. Students, we are almost ready. This is your official graduation rehearsal. So, I'm going to show you how you're going to cross the stage. Your section leader, at the time that it's time to cross the stage, your section leader will guide you from where you are to where we are, okay? It takes you about 12 minutes to get from your seat to me, and then another 12 minutes to get from me back to your seat. That's a lot of time. Also, what I am handing you here, this green diploma cover, is not your diploma. It is a diploma cover. If you can make it from your seat to me to receive your diploma cover without any shenanigans, you get a green diploma cover. If you then can make it from me to your diploma without any shenanigans, you receive a diploma. And then you have both of those items as a memento of this tremendous ceremony and journey you've been on. I have no doubt you will all do that fantastically. Let me show you what it is to do this without shenanigans. You will start over here. You have a card. The only way you make it to this field is with that card. Hold up your card, graduates. All of you holding up a card will make it to the field. Some of you are looking around and have already lost your card. You must find it, or you must make your way back to the counseling table right now. You will bring this card to the field where someone will check for that card 3 times. You will get through, show your card again, show your card again. Finally, you will make it to the stage. You will hand that card to the announcer. The announcer will read your name.
Anjali Gabriela Menendez.
You will walk to Mr. Pineda. He will shake your hand and say, congratulations. You will then walk to me over there. I will hand you a diploma cover, and then you will walk off the stage. Couple things. If you would like to, handshake, fist bump, hug, whatever you want to do when we exchange the diploma cover, no problemo. However you want to do it, some of you, we've never hugged yet, but in this moment, you're probably going to want to hug. Come on, all right? If you want a handshake, I'm here for it. Whatever you want, I will engage with, all right? No problem, and I'm happy to experience this moment with you. Second, right behind me is a camera. Once you get that diploma cover, you look at the camera and you say, yay, or Mom, we did it, or something appropriate and lovely. And then you quickly walk off. There's also a photographer, they'll take your photo. That's that spot right here. After you get the diploma cover from me, you get about 1 second of screen time. Show off your diploma, cover, and move on. Okay, let's practice this.
Anjali Gabriela Menendez. Tanner Michael Smith. Kristen Renee Crocker. Mark Paul Randall. Tanner Alden Grimm.
And that's how that goes. 3 seconds, my friends. We're reading those names quickly. You got 3 seconds, you got 2 hands to shake, and then you have graduated. All right, I know we can do it. We're about to get started. Enjoy this day.
contact. I did the work, it didn't work. That truth it hurts, that then it hurts. That lovey-dovey was not a fan of it. I'm good with my friends, I don't wanna live, girl. I'm in my bed, I'm way too fine to be here alone. On the other hand, I know my worth, and now he calling me. Why do I feel like this? What's happening to me? Oh, 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 am I ready? Am I ready? What you talking about? Am I
Welcome to the commencement ceremony for Arlington High School class of 2024. Before we begin, Arlington ISD would like to remind the audience that all student speeches are their own and do not reflect the endorsement, sponsorship, position, or expression of the district. We will now begin.
At this time, would you please rise for the presentation of colors and singing of the national anthem? The colors are being presented by the Arlington ISD Air Force Junior ROTC.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And now for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Kayla Greider, and I am honored to be speaking here today as your class president. Congratulations to every single one of you. Our class has worked hard and faced many obstacles to be here. From starting freshman year in quarantine to the senioritis really striking in the end, I am proud of all of us for pushing through this final year of high school. Parents, thank you for your continuous support. Because of your love and your belief in us, we were able to make this final step into adulthood. For 4 years, the class of 2024 has grown together and transitioned into amazing individuals. The drawbacks and obstacles we have faced and overcome have made us stronger and instilled within us the determination to achieve our dreams. Starting now, we are left with memories and lessons learned. One of the greatest figures of our generation, Harry Styles, often says to treat people with kindness. As you go out into the vast world of opportunity, I ask that you put kindness first in your life, and most importantly, never forget how sweet it really was to be in Colt Country. Students, we are honored to have the support of people behind the scenes who make a difference in our daily educational experience. Among those who work tirelessly on our behalf are the members of the Arlington ISD Board of Trustees who are here today. Board President, Mr. Justin Chapa. Vice President, Ms. Sarah McMurrow. Secretary, Ms. Brooklyn Richardson. And board members, Mr. David Wilbanks, Miss Melody Fowler, Miss Leanne Haynes, and Mr. Larry Mike. Additionally, members of the Arlington ISD senior staff in attendance include Chief Academic Officer Dr. Stephen Wartz, Assistant Superintendent of Secondary School Leadership Dr. Lena McDonald, and Dr. Theodore Jarko. Today, we are honored to have our new superintendent, Dr. Matt Smith, joining us to address the class of 2024 on our graduation day. On January 30th, 2024, Dr. Smith took over as Arlington ISD superintendent after being unanimously selected by our AISD Board of Trustees. He has dedicated his career to creating exceptional experiences for students, staff, and families. In just over 80 days, he has visited nearly every campus and met thousands of students, teachers, and district partners. In doing so, he has already demonstrated that nothing will stand between him and the opportunity for students in Arlington ISD to excel. Prior to joining Arlington ISD's family, Dr. Smith was the superintendent for Belton ISD, and prior to that, he served as the chief of staff and chief academic officer for Leander ISD. He's originally from Buffalo, New York, but he wants everyone to know that he was then and is now a die-hard Dallas Cowboys and Texas Rangers fan. Please help me welcome our new superintendent, Dr. Matt Smith.
All right, let's hear it for the class of 2024 for Arlington High School. I gotta admit, I just asked your principal, I said, boy, everybody's really quiet, and she said, I may have talked to them already. Seniors, I am glad to be here tonight. Trustees, community members, staff, parents, and students, it's my honor to stand before you today to recognize the Arlington High School graduating class of 2024. Before we focus on our guests of honor, the students, I would like to take a moment to recognize others in attendance today. First and foremost, graduates, I'm going to ask for your help. Please join me in recognizing the hard work, dedication, love, and support of your family members and friends by giving them a really loud round of applause. In addition, we know that there are hundreds of teachers throughout our system who have poured into the lives of the students that are sitting before you today. Staff members, principals, teachers all made these things happen so that you could be walking across the stage today as well. Please give them a round of applause. Finally, I want to personally thank the Board of Trustees. They volunteered tireless hours in an immense amount of time to ensure that they are leading for our community for the sake of our students, and I'm glad to be a partner with them in this work. Now, I know that I am new here, and I realize that I haven't been in Arlington ISD long. I don't know many of you face to face, although I've met a few of you in this journey so far. But that does not mean that I haven't been watching, listening, and learning about the path of the students that are graduating today. And while it may have been easy, I didn't just have ChatGPT make my speech today because I thought it was important for me to focus on my experiences in Arlington ISD so far. So bear with me for a couple of minutes as I talk about this graduating class. Throughout the state, many end-of-the-year speeches at ceremonies are focusing on all of the challenges that the class of 2024 faced. I think it's important to acknowledge that these students were most definitely in a time of rapid change and immense challenges. Yet today I would like to take a different approach and note the strength I see in the graduating class. I see a class that persevered in challenging times, that showed adaptability in their work, that collaborated in new and challenging ways, and that thought critically about the challenges that we face in our daily lives. I see students that demonstrate empathy, that create beautiful music and art, that compete at the highest levels, and that communicated their love for the Arlington High School community. While these 4 years may not have been perfect, and I'm not sure that perfect really ever exists, my brief remarks today are simply this. Students, thank you. Thank you for showing us adults that amazing things can happen no matter the circumstances that we face. Thank you for showing us what remarkable feats are possible when the right conditions exist for each and every student. And thank you for showing us that love and hope are alive and well in the world around us. Arlington High School graduating class of 2024, I am excited for the future, our future that lies ahead because of you leading the way. Thank you and congratulations, graduates.
Our next speaker is well known throughout the senior class. He has received many honors over the past 4 years, such as All-District Football and Baseball Player. Recently, he received an award for the 2024 National Football Foundation Gridiron Scholar Athlete of the Year, an award given to the top football student athlete in the DFW area. This fall, he plans to study engineering and finance and play football at Washington University in St. Louis. After receiving his master's in business and administration, he hopes to continue as a football player in the National Football League. However, his true passion is to one day build churches around the world and share his faith as a loving servant of God. Please welcome Arlington High School's salutatorian, Cooper Peach.
Years, 156 months, 4,745 days. Even if you hadn't done the math, you know this day has been a long time coming. From elementary school field days to junior high track meets, to the high school Friday night lights, there have been many incredible memories that we've shared in our time together. Memories that have allowed us to create unbreakable bonds that will hopefully never be forgotten. From the homework sessions that have gone well past the dead of night, to the hundreds of migraines I'm sure we've all had, or at least I hope that's not just me. It's definitely been a long ride with all sorts of twists and turns, but we've made it. In a few months, I know that most of you will be moving on to the next stages of your lives. In high school will be just a flicker in your rearview mirror. All I ask is that you take this one piece of advice from someone who has chased down perfection and being the best his whole life. Don't chase achievements. Don't run after money or the material things of this world. They're not worth it. Instead, pursue with everything you have in your heart, your mind, and your soul, the things that make you happy. This life's way too short to be blinded by obsessions or unrealistic wants. Find your passion. The thing that brings a smile to your face at just the mention of it. Then grab hold of it with every ounce of your being and never let go. This life's hard. Death and suffering are all too real in this world that we live in. But God is good. Trust in Him to guide you down the path that'll make the biggest impact for His children. And then there won't be anything that you can't accomplish. His great and perfect plan is and will always be enough. Trust in Him to show you the road home. Class of 2024, in this room could be the next Martin Luther King, Theodore Roosevelt, John D. Rockefeller, or Albert Einstein, the next Harriet Tubman, Amelia Earhart, Whitney Houston, or Serena Williams. I see so much incredible potential in this new class of graduates. I truly believe with every bit of my heart that this group will change the world. Congratulations, class of 2024. You've made it.
Our next speaker is most proud of her ability to balance athletics, academics, church, and volunteerism. Throughout her 4 years of high school, she has pushed herself to be a leader and role model for younger students as an Arlington Optimist cheer coach and National Honor Society vice president. Her senior year, she was voted cheer co-captain of the Arlington High cheer team and was named a UCA All-American cheerleader. This past month, she received the Co-Top Academic Athlete of the Year award from the Arlington Athletics Hall of Honor, Arlington High School's prestigious Fielder Award, and the College Board AP Scholar Award for her outstanding achievement and performance on several AP exams. She credits her success in school to her faith and God's continual guidance, grace, and love. In the fall, she plans to attend Texas A&M and major in forensic and investigative sciences. Texas A&M currently has the nation's top-ranked forensic science program. After college and graduate school, she hopes to become a top forensic investigator for a federal agency. Please welcome your 2024 class valedictorian, Addison Gardner.
Hello, class of 2024, and thank you to those who have helped us get to where we are today. In a short 4 years, our world has transformed, just as we have transformed as people. We started 9th grade with a hazy, idyllic picture of how the next 4 years would look. As freshmen, we were focused on the myriad opportunities that could fill our high school years, the goals that we should accomplish, and the relationships we would develop. As we continued through high school, we learned the importance of building connections with not only our friends, but also our teachers, coaches, and families. These connections became the backbone of support that we needed to achieve our goals. Personally, I entered high school with a mindset that I wanted to be as involved as possible, and I set a goal to graduate in the top 2% of our class. After the first couple months of freshman year, I realized the immense amount of balance and dedication being a student required. I quickly discovered that having reliable pillars of support, both academic and emotional, can make one's aspirations even more achievable. I would not be who I am today without my faith or the steadfast love for my closest friends and family, especially my parents. Throughout the challenges and triumphs of the last 4 years, our class has learned that being part of Arlington High's Colts family and having a faithful community of people, whatever that looks like for each of you, has allowed our dreams to become reality. Class of 2024, as you all move forward to new opportunities in new places, in whatever you pursue, find the people that embolden and inspire you. Find the people that give you space to stand strong in your convictions. Find the people that encourage you to try new things. These people will not only bring you love, positivity, and guidance, but they will help you obtain your goals. 1 Thessalonians 5:11 reads, "Therefore, encourage one another and build each other up, just as you are doing." If you are fortunate to already have those in your life who champion and strengthen you, hold on tight to them. If not, this next chapter of your life provides the perfect opportunity to find them. We are not meant to do life alone, so embrace the community that makes everything feel within reach. With the right people by your side, the possibilities of life are limitless. So, live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins, and the rest is still unwritten. Congratulations to the class of 2024 and all of the possibilities that our futures hold. Thank you.
Please stand and join us one last time for the singing of our alma mater.
Arlington High, school of our praise, will ever be true to you. All of our days will always cheer the green and white, and owe our fortunes to you. Arlington High, hail to Arlington High.
Hello, everyone. My name is Monet Kiesa, and I'm the senior class vice president of the class of 2024. I have the honor and privilege of introducing you to several of our school's leaders. As a senior class, we are beyond thankful for all of your dedication, hard work, and your ability to believe in each of us, even when we doubted ourselves. These individuals truly embody the spirit, pride, and tradition of Arlington High School and exemplify reasons why first year, best year is not just a saying. It conveys the long-standing history Arlington High is known for. Every year, the senior class recognizes 4 teachers who have made a great impact on our high school experience. Their dedication to our class and to our school has inspired us all. Today, we recognize them as graduation name announcers. Our announcers this year are Mrs. Kristen Crocker, Mr. Tanner Smith, Miss Emily Miller, and Mr. Tanner Grimm. We would also like to recognize our amazing and supporting counseling team. We thank you for the hours you spent with us as friends and therapists. You were our champions during our most difficult moments, and for many of us, you pushed us to succeed when we didn't believe in ourselves. Thank you to Miss Susie Hargrove, who is retiring this year after 20 years of caring for AHS students. And thank you to Mr. Kevin New, lead counselor Miss Claudine Kemp, Miss Alex Lopez, Miss Kelly Spurlock, Miss Latavia Rivers, Miss Layla Perez, Mr. David Poling, and Mr. Brian Richardson. Our high school administrators play a vital role in our educational journey. Not only do they work steadfastly to create a safe environment for us all, but they do their best to ensure that our school is a positive and inclusive space for students and teachers. These 8 individuals make up Arlington High School's dream team of administrators. Please join me in welcoming our academic dean, Miss Ashley Smith, and our assistant principals, Mr. Jonathan Randall, Miss Ryan Hawkins, Dr. Kiwana Carter, Miss Natasha Newsom, Miss Vanessa Vasquez, our AP in charge of this year's graduation, Mr. Jesus Pineda, and Arlington ISD's newest AP of the year, Miss Victoria Youngblood Baldwin. Next, I would like to introduce our high school principal, Ms. Humbles. Ms. Humbles is a dedicated principal who is deeply invested in our well-being and education. Throughout her tenure at our school, she has worked hard to provide students with a holistic school experience and provide opportunities across their core academics, extracurriculars, and career and technical classes. These opportunities are possible because Ms. Humbles devotes her energy to ensuring that students and teachers are supported and have the necessary tools to be masters of their universe. Most importantly, she has prioritized Arlington High safety and well-being, ensuring we have a secure campus and a welcoming home for our cult family. Without bias, I can say that her love for education and her commitment to excellence is the reason why Arlington High School is the best school in the district. Please help me welcome Principal Stacy Humbles.
Board President Chapa, members of the school board, Dr. Smith, parents, and guests, I'm honored to welcome you to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2024. Thank you to the teachers, counselors, and staff of Arlington High School for all they do each day to get our students to this stage. A special thank you to our graduation coordinator, Mike Roark, Assistant Coordinator Christy Carden, our senior co-sponsors, Jordan Fletcher and Olivia Miller, Assistant Principal over Seniors, Jesse Pineda, Lead Counselor Claudine Kemp, the section leaders in the stands, and the team of teachers and staff who helped put together today's wonderful commencement. Putting together this ceremony is a huge undertaking, and we are tremendously grateful for all of the hard work involved. Congratulations to the parents and families of all of the members of the class of 2024. Thank you for trusting in us to educate your child and aid in their upbringing. Before we get these students their diplomas, I'd like to take a moment to recognize the achievements of our students. The journey to a high school diploma starts in kindergarten. And this year, we start our newest tradition of bringing our feeder school principals to participate in our graduation ceremony. I'd like for our feeder principals to stand and be recognized. Thank you for your part in shaping our students. We are proud of the education we provide in AISD. Students, if you have gone to Arlington ISD schools for your entire educational journey, meaning kindergarten through 12th grade in AISD, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. At Arlington High School, we pride ourselves on pushing students to take the most rigorous courses possible during their academic career. Students, if you have taken on the rigorous coursework of dual credit, international baccalaureate, advanced placement, or AVID in any of your years at Arlington High School, please stand and be recognized. Many of our seniors have worked hard to complete essays, interview with officials, and research colleges for scholarship opportunities. Any senior who has earned any scholarship, please stand and be recognized. Our students in the top 2% are here with me in white robes, but many other students graduated with honors as well. If you are an honor graduate with a 10.0 GPA or higher, recognized by a gold cord, please stand and be recognized. As we know, Arlington High School places tremendous value on developing skills in a trade through our career and tech pathways. If you have completed a program or earned a certificate in a trade or industry, please stand and be recognized. Some of you have chosen to serve not only our community, but our country as well by enlisting in the armed forces. If you will be entering the military or attending a military college, please stand and be recognized. Thank you for your service to our country. And finally, if you are a parent of a graduating senior, please stand and be recognized. You did it. Parents, I know it's so hard to believe that this day is here. It seems like just a short time ago, you were dropping your little 5-year-old off at kindergarten, feeling the same mix of pride, sadness, and anxiety that you are feeling right now. But look at how much you've learned in the past 13 years. If you could go back and talk to yourself at kindergarten drop-off, what would you say? I remember when my son, Jalen, was 6 years old. He was on one of his first baseball teams with his dad as the coach, and I was the team mom. And if there's a group of people who have no concept of putting things into perspective, it is team moms. At that time, I was an elementary assistant principal at Butler Elementary, and I was fortunate to work with a lot of experienced parents and grandparents. One day while walking through the office, I was complaining about having to put together a t-shirt order for the baseball team. I was so stressed out, and I couldn't grasp how I would get everything done along with my duties as an AP. As I walked by the campus secretary's desk, she overheard me complaining, because the secretary overhears everything. And she commented, "I remember when my kids were in Little League and I was the team mom. Those were the best days of my life." And I stopped in my tracks and I turned to her and said, "These were the best days of your life? Weren't you stressed out having to deal with t-shirts and snacks and schedules?" And she said, "Oh, sure, I guess so. But those were just my favorite days. They don't last long." And I took a moment and tried to put it all into perspective. I thought, I am currently living in the best days of my life, and I am spending them stressing out over t-shirts. I need to savor each second before these days are gone. I spent a lot of time thinking about how lucky I was that I had had that encounter with the secretary. Who else ever gets to know that they are living the best days of their lives while they are happening? So often people look back on their lives and say things like, "Those were the days," years after those days are over. But did they really think that when they were living them? Or did they spend that whole time stressed out about t-shirts? I felt like I had been given the golden ticket, and I was not going to take it for granted. I savored every second because I knew that I was currently living in the best days of my life, and I knew that they would soon be gone. But you know what happened? The next year was the best year of my life. And after that year, well, those became my favorite days too. And every year only got better because I lived every day of my life as if someone had given me the knowledge that I was living the best days of my life. So if I could go back and talk to myself at kindergarten drop-off, I'd say exactly what I'm saying to you all today. Live every day like it's the best day of your life. Parents, you have raised your baby. And students, you have graduated high school. And today is the best day of your life. Seniors, thank you. I am proud to be your principal, and I will never take that for granted. You have left an imprint on the halls of Arlington High. Now it's time for you to show everyone what the Arlington High School graduates can do. Go take on the world, Colts. Kick 'em forever. And now, will the class of 2024 please stand? President Chapa, Dr. Matt Smith, and members of the school board, I proudly present to you these students who have successfully completed the academic and attendance requirements for graduation as prescribed by the Texas Education Agency and the Arlington Independent School District. Congratulations to you graduates of Arlington High School 2024. I'd like to remind the families and friends of the graduates that we are here to honor each student's achievement. Out of respect for this special and solemn ceremony, and in keeping with the dignity of this honor and tradition, we request that you demonstrate your appreciation for each graduate with appropriate 3-second applause. You may be seated. Let's do this, kids.
Anu Oluwapo, Oluwadown Sabarami, Adagoke. Daniela Olua Pamela Adagoke. Andrew Lee Aguero. Brittany Aguilar. Maritza Aguilar Freire. Jesus Adrian Aguilera. Reagan Lynn Aguilera. Mauricio Aguirre. Moyasore Alua Opuemapo Akinpelu. Andy Mayerdi Alegria Gonzalez. Caedmon Richard Allen. Angel Alberto Almanza. Odalis Anel Alonso. Eric Giovanni Alva. Galilea Noelia Alvarado. Madeline Alvarado. Marcus Ray Alvarado. Alexa Jean Alvarez. Cassandra Alvarez. Amelia Reese Alvarez. Lizeth Alvarez. Nicholas Fernando Alvarez. Carlos Alexis Alvarez Pardo. Juliana Amaro. Michael Anthony Emilio Jr. James Taro Amandano. Axel Gabriel Amigon. Angea Lillian Grace Amix. Alela Elizabeth Andrews. Kaylee Grace Angel. Jeffrey Ryan Aparicio. Simon Elliott Archer. Christian Nicholas Arcebar. Sitlali Arenas. Martina Alejandra Armijo Mendieta. Caleb Galvin Arredondo. Johannes Xiomara Areola. Jacqueline Arizola Mendez. Andrew Arriaga. Adoranti Sabasi Asokere Sessi. Alieja Michelle Lynn Augustine. Jarvis Jondriel Austin. Kayla Lenice Avila. Deborah Adeeze Azubike. Jackson Clyde Bailey. Michelle Guadalupe Balderas. Bryce Michael Baldwin.
Jocelyn Odessa Baltensperger. Brian Barrientos. Jasmine Noel Barthold. Leah May Bashwinner. Christian Baylon. Iris Ariana Benitez. Darlin Yamaleth Bernal Javel. Ruby Bernal Quiroz. Jackie Stephen C.E. Berry. Aiden Adair Bickford. Caitlin Kathleen Black. Caitlin Jean-Louis Blair. Caitlin Lee Blakeney. Mikhail Anthony Boyd. Brian Moses Beach. Cameron Ryan Brasher. Lucas Lee Bracy. Lanaya Tanise Brewer. Alexander Armando Brinson. Eden Darrell Brown. Kayla Nicole Brown. Tyler Reed Brown. Hunter Elliott Bryson. Presley Ryan Bryson. McKaylee Lynn Buchan. Hannah Faith Buckles.
Dylan Joseph Bouchel.
Billy Gabriel Burns. Draylon Levon Burton. Julia Catherine Buss. Jesse Alexander Cabanas. Anthony Brennan Cadell Adams. Samantha Paige Kane. Karen Calderon. Allison Alexandra Cardoza Cisneros. Alexis Marie Carmona. Jose Luis Carmona. Luis Alfredo Carrillo Centeno. Trevon DeCarique Carter. Richard Denzel Carter Jr. Natalia Alyssa Castaneda. Mariana Paola Castillo. Alonso Danielle Castro. Anthony Castro. Abraham Cervantes. Noe Cervantes.
Antonio Alex Chagoya. Christopher Muenya Chawe. Yaquelina Chavez. Benjamin Reese Childers. Dawson Edwards Critchin. Christian Lynn Clark. Cameron Joseph Clayton. Tyler James Clayton. Zachary Samuel Armand Coates. Zoe Nicole Collips. Yannette Calmanero. Philip Andrew Conley. Davis Clark Cook. Rhea Lachey Cooley. Elise Leanne Copeland. Ashley Jolie Cortez. Nicholas Julian Cortez. Cedric Simon Cosby. Noe Alexis Castilla Cardenas. Alan Zay Covarrubias. Ethan Joseph Kramer. William Dean Crone. London Adam Crow, Cooper Cash Kroll, Arturo Cruz, Roberto Cruz, Alexa Lisbeth Cuevas, Gianna Marie Dangelmeyer, Pablo Benedicto Danton, Calvin Zane Doe, Lilith Christopher Darnell, Oscar Davila, Mario Ramon Dawkins II, Lizette De La Rosa, Stella Josephine Deloach, Eljad P. Alwin Diawara, Logan Mitchell Diaz, Julian Eliza Dickens, Fatou Diop, Kaylee Twee V. Doe, Luis Uriel Dominguez Carrizales, Chantel Devondra Dorch, Zoe Renee Doty, Caden Thomas Dowdy, Ella Early, Alexavier Cecil Early, DeAdrian Laquan Edmund, Caitlin Simone Edwards, Juliana Escobar, Ismael Espinosa Mata,
Fabian Esqueda, Andres Estrada, Lynn Sarah Estrada, Friana Estrada, Emneris Estrada Tello, Tamaja Lee Ewing, George Fatoke, Caden Thomas Fields, Tazira Lene Fields, Reese Fisher, Alan Fernando Flores, Hector Isaias Flores, Ulysses Flores, Josue Flores Carrizales, Jarrell Verdane Forrest, Jada Kiana Franklin, Javier Frias Trevisan, Jonathan Alexis Fuentes Valverde, Michael Glenn Fuller, Shakira Ariel Tian Gaines, Alfredo Anthony Galindo, Malik Adeoye Gadiyu, Angel Boteo Garcia, Christian Garcia, Javier Philip Garcia, Tristan David Garcia, Lennon Olivia Gerard, Ace Julius Garza, Elisa Evangeline Garza, Daniel Nikolai Gelfert, Abigail Leanne Gentry, David Curtis Gibson, Amari Jacobe James Giddings, Valeria Yarde Gil Garcia, Destiny Michaela Shanice Gilbert, Paige Elizabeth Glover, Dean Martin Gomez Jr., Kristen Alexis Gomez Gadner, Derek Gonzalez, Emily Ann Jade Gonzalez, Stephen Gonzalez, Eliana Abigail Gonzalez Arevalo, Kelvin Dewan Gostin, Taylor Nicole Griffin, Heidi Yamilith Gutierrez,
Sophia Lorena Gutierrez, Brian Ernesto Guzman, Angel Pablo Guzman Dominguez, Kellen Ramont Hafford, Jermaine Grover Hall, Presley Morgan Hanna, William Gabriel Harrell, David Ethan Harrelson, John William Hart, Sydney Elizabeth Hart, Anna Marie Leslie Hawkins, Louis Ross Hayward, Carson James Heitzman, Jake William Heitzman, Zachary Robert Helsel, Xavion Rashad Henderson, Angela Vanessa Hernandez, Giovanni Hernandez, Jonathan Silvino Hernandez, Joseph Hernandez, Magdalena Guadalupe Hernandez, Paula Hernandez, Richard Alexander Hernandez, Gabriela Hernandez Serna, Natalie Herrera, Jonathan Walker Hodges, Taven Garfield Hogan, Malia Lynn Holbrook, William Harrison Holland, William Robert Holmes, Keon Dwayne House, Barrett William Howard, Jordan Michelle Hubbard, Inia Wana Hunter, Muhammad Ibrahim, Charles Jeffrey Ince, Alyssa May Ingram, Jackson Allen Irons, Jonathan Dominguez Jacobo, Melanie Jaime, Stephanie Jaime, Brian James, Reynard Michael James Jr., Jonathan Jaramillo, Tremendez Teon Jefferson, Davion Isaac Jenkins, Cecily Jimenez,
Anaya Lene Johnson, Jaden Bell Johnson, Jamar Johnson, Jayla Avriel Ariana Johnson, Jessica Ann Johnson, Madison Elizabeth Johnson, Nevaeh Pearl Johnson, Caden Blake Jones, Macy Lynn Juarez, Janaya Monet Kelly, Anya Jonay Kelly, Nabia Ghani Khan, Tyler Reese King, Braylon Edward Kirk, Violet Marie Knight, Unique Siawa Tewa Corfe, Perla Bethania Laguna Urias, German Jonathan Lenise Alvarado, Anaya Keandra Land, Tess Catherine Landers, Ryan Whitfield Laney, Madison Elise Layton, Darren Scott Leaks, Raphael Ali Leal, Hardy Lynn, Tristan Michael Lodermeyer, Alexandra Charisma Lopez, Andres Alejandro Lopez, Bianchi Melina Lopez, Caliana Sofia Lopez, Cesar Lopez Jr., Mauricio Iram Lopez, Nicholas Cruz Lopez, Caleb Shamar Garay Lopez, Love, Joel Lozano, Moises David Lugo Castillo, Justina Rose Lesby, Sean Alexander McDonald, Kamaija Marcus, Elijah Fabian Martinez, Guadalupe Martinez. John Manuel Martinez Jr. Stephen Julian Martinez. Martin Mata. Ermi Adonis Matamoros Salinas.
Beatrice Matos Munoz. Nolan Charles McClure. Ethan James McDuff. Anna Lucia McGraw. Colin Thomas McGuire. Jaden Isaiah McMullen. Daniel Mendoza. Jasmine Mendoza. Cass Michael. Shelby Page Miller. Alaya Kanik Mitchell. Alayla Kanik Mitchell. Kiderlin Keontae Mitchell. Brian Eduardo Montalvo. Emiliano Montalvo Mojica. Oswaldo Montano. Sasha Olivia Moon. Evelyn Aloe Moore. Mason James Moore. Janelli Guadalupe Morales. Nicole Moreno. Ricardo Morquecho. Nolan Richard Morris. Jackie Paloma. Amunique Deisha Mosley. Jacqueline Nicole Mota. Jonathan Yahir Muniz. Haley Munoz. Ian Franco Munoz. Sergio Munoz. Ava Madeline Murphy. Stephen Gerard Murray II. Kaylin Ryan Marshall Moore. Ashley Emily Navarro. Giselle Alexandra Navarro. Abigail Jane Nelson. Anna Gail Nelson. Joseph Michael Nelson. Marcus Maurice Nelson. Owen Jacob Nelson. Jasmine Rosalinda Navarez. Andy Natan Nguyen. Bo Jia Nguyen. Bao Hong Nguyen. Bao Han Kui Nguyen. Brian Min Nguyen. Jolene Van Nee Nguyen.
Trong Quang Nguyen. Riley Joseph Norman. Chantal Daniela Nunez Redondo. Adrian Nicole O'Shea. Ashley Genesis Obando. Marvelous Emmanuel Obandowe. Miriam Adiyomi Alayemi. Emmanuel Olagokwin. Franco Algoin. Alexis Oliveras. Cassidy Joy Oliver. Freedom Tiwalumi Olorufumi. Paula Orduno. Ivana Ortiz Martinez. Ryan Tyler Ott. Oluwatumalore Omatoyo Owaduni. Cassandra Marie Ozuna. Mariah Jane Payne. Juan Daniel Pantoja. Bronson Maddox Parra. Jacqueline Parra. Melissa Parra. Landon Chase Pierce. Austin Jean Pay. Rachel Marie Pickert. Pete Lucio Perez III. Ernesto Perez Jr. Carly Grace Perkins. Miguel Enrique Peche Braco. Alvin Duke Pham. Ethan Trung Pham. Haley Tai Pham. Anthony Pimentel Estrada. Ismael Plata. Gabrielle Laura Portillo. Branche Bernard Powell. Daniel Allen Grijon. Jonathan Samuel Quiros. Shakaila Tyra Lynn Rains. Arai Giselle Ramirez. Fernando Ramirez. James Alexander Ramirez. Jonathan Ramos. Michaela and Adelia Noack. Ashley Rangel. Jenna Nicole Ransom. Janae Nicole Ransom. Caitlin Amber Ravitch.
Caitlin Dawn Reed. Hannah Alera Reed. Ricardo Antonio Revuelto Vasquez. Paige Lynn Rhodes. Alexa Nicole Rivera. Jose Raul Rivera Jr. Yaritza Amari Rivera. Jalen Terrell Roberts. Aaron Xavier Robles. Frank Paul Rogers. Isaac Joe Rodriguez. Joshua Ruddy Rodriguez. Lorelei Rodriguez. Marissa Nicole Rodriguez. Sarah Elizabeth Rodriguez. Javen Araya Rogers. Sean Lee Rogers. Jacob Noel Rojas. Ashley Deneen Rollins. Emma Isabel Rondon. Raphael Jeriel Rondon. Alexander Richmond Ross. Turley Caden Rouse. William Charles Ruby. Annette Daniela Ruiz. Evan Anthony Ruiz. Gilbert Ruiz. Xavier Angel Ruiz. Yasir Anwar Sadeh. Cameron Irvin Sale. Giselle Miranda Salgado. Myra Monica Salamon. Jesus Enrique Salvador. Hillary Abigail Salvatierra. Christian Charlie Sanchez. Natalie Sanchez. Saul Sanchez Jr. Jacob Elliott Santana. Nicholas Carlos Santibanez. Gwendolyn Page Saxiones. Ellery Ann Saxon. Jafar Al-Sadiq Maitham Salim. Darren Jacob Shaw. Isabella Maria Jesus Shargel. Helen Brigitte Segovia. Samuel Semi. Benjamin Giovanni Sermeno Freilich.
Ashley Nicole Sevilla Lardy. Amijah Marie Shelley. Ophelia Pierce Schultz. Hane Elda Shungu. Rhoda Noella Shungu. Valerie Nicole Silva. Zoe Annalise Simpson. Brooklyn Cade Sinclair. Brooklyn Rochelle Sloan. Liliana Marie Smith. Riley Adam Smith. Zanaya Leila Smith. Michaela Ruby Snyder. Isabella Noemi Sorto. Cesar Gerardo Soto. Viola Soto. Gage Reynolds Spurlock. Sophia Marie Spring. Romaine. Emma Corin Staley. Madison Jewel Stevens. Ella Kate Stewart. Holly Stewart Trotman. David Paul Glenn Strickland. Zachary Maddox Stringham. Brianna Marie Talavera. Edie Faith Taylor. Kalisha Mikhail Taylor. Makira La Sylvia Taylor. Paige Elizabeth Taylor. Brian Terran Olivas. Lloyd Felipe Tarago Jr. Elijah Drew Terrell. Edie Nicole Tice. Cole Andrew Thomas. Michael Allen Thomas. Richard Allen Thomas. Troy Bernard Thomas Jr. Tori Raphael Thomas. Dayton Avery Eugene Thompson. Noah Von Thurston. Macy Michelle Timmerman. Lesbia Petronilla Tinguar Garave. Stephen Tiffin. Sean Eugene Todd. William Adam Tompkins. Alexandra Michelle Torres.
Amy Torres. Emily Elizabeth Torres. Kevin Torres. Yaciel Torres Rodarte. Haley Cheyenne Townsend. Kiara Irene Trejo. Akila Trencine Tucker. Kinsey Nicole Turner. Colton Mark Tyler. Madeline Lee Uncles. Isabella Valderrama. Ricardo Angel Valdez. Michael James Verlins. Jaslyn Vargas Mota. Osvaldo David Vasquez. Jasmine Nicole Vasquez Robles. Alexander Velasquez. Juan Enrique Velasquez. Gennaro Ventura Segura. Jose Benjamin Villanueva. Odette Palomo Villegas Harigi. Brenda Ruby Viveros. Teresa T. Vo. Damari Jalen Walker. Gabby Claire Webb. Isabella Grace Wernley. Gibson John Webb. Caden Keith Theodore Wharton. Mac Andrew Wilson. Kendrick Jordan Williams. Mason Payne Williams. Nicadrian Altonero Patrick Williams. James Ray Williams Jr. Spenson Woods Wilson. Judah Clay Whitmer. Olivia Grace Wolfskill. Christian Yu Wong. Sadie Lee Wood. Fiona Marlene Yancey. Gerania Yanez. Melissa Zavala. Maddox James Stryeski.
And in loving memory of Keontae Darnell Williams. Your senior class president, Kayla Rose Greider. Your senior class vice president, Monet Antonella Chiesa. Your senior class secretary, Natalie Grace Herrera. Your senior class social chair, Emily Elizabeth Buss. Madeline Ann Greenman. Emma Claire Stewart. Hannah Grace Harbor. Anthony Quan Deng. Hannah Elizabeth Russ. Joshua Jude Verduzco. Elizabeth Greer. Allison Jean Robbins. Anjali Gabriela Menezes. Mary Elizabeth Spencer. Rachel Grace Hayden.
Your salutatorian of the class of 2024, Cooper Edward Peach.
And valedictorian, Addison Suzanne Gardner.
And now, please join me in welcoming Arlington High School's Colt Corral and Director Mason Barlow as they sing You'll Never Walk Alone, a song that has been sung at the end of every Arlington High graduation since 1951.
Sky
you to Mr. Barlow and the Arlington High School Colt Corral. Now, for the last time, will the class of 2024 please stand? Congratulations to you, the graduates of Arlington High School class of 2024. You may now move your tassel from the right to the left. Now please be seated for final words from your senior class vice president.
As we conclude the ceremony, I want to reflect on the past 4 years. From our first day of high school, at home, trying to decide whether or not to turn on our Zoom cameras, to one of our last moments together at senior sunset. We have relied on one another during our dark moments and celebrated each other during our brightest moments. The loving community that we have built as Arlington High School students has helped to ensure that we are ready to conquer any obstacle in our future. Whether it was serving on the student council, playing sports, or excelling in fine arts, we found our place in this school, and our school found a place within our hearts. Class of 2024, take everything you have learned these past 4 years and use it to ensure your success. We are thankful for parents of the class of 2024. We are thankful for everything you have taught us, from our first step to our first word to our final last day of high school. We could not have made it here today without your sacrifices. And to the teachers and administrators at the elementary, junior, and high school levels. We cannot adequately express the impact you have made on us and on our futures. It is truly sweet to have been a part of Colt Country. Congratulations to the class of 2024.
The graduation ceremony has concluded. Parents, please meet your graduates in the parking lot in your personal vehicles. Graduates, you are excused to exit toward the concourse to the nearest exit. Teachers, let's push these kids on out. Goodbye, class of 2024.
Let's rock and roll. Kink out, kick the drum, rolling on like a rolling stone. Sing song when I'm walking home, jump up to the top of the brown. Ding dong, call me on my phone, nice tea and I'll get my ping pong. This is getting heavy, can't hear the bass, boom, I'm ready. Life is sweet as honey, yeah, this beat chain like money. This go overload, I'm into that, I'm good to go, I'm diamond, you know I glow up. Hey, so let's go. 'Cause I'm in the stars tonight, so watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Hey, shining through the city with a little funky soul. So I'ma light it up like dynamite. Whoa, bring a friend, join the crowd, whoever wanna come along. Word up, talk, just move right off the wall. Day or night, sky's the light, so we dance to the breakdown. Ladies and gentlemen, I got the medicine, so you should keep your eyes on the ball. This is getting heavy, can you hear the bass? Boom, I'm ready. Life is sweet as honey, yeah, this beat chain like money. And this go overload, I'm into that, I'm good to go, I'm down, you know I glow. And let's go. 'Cause I'm in the stars tonight, so watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Hey, shining through the city with a little funky soul. So I'ma light it up like dynamite. Whoa, na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Life is dynamite. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Life is dynamite. Shining through the city with a little funky soul. So I'ma light it up like dynamite. Whoa, da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, eh. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, eh. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, eh. Light it up like dynamite. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, eh. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, eh. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, eh. Light it up like dynamite. 'Cause I'm in the stars tonight, so watch me bring the fire, set the night alight. Shining through the city with a little fucking soul. So I'ma light it up like dynamite. This is so watch me bring the fire, set the night alight. Shining through the city with a little fucking soul. So I'ma light it up like dynamite. On a Saturday night in the summer, sundown and they all come out. Lamborghinis and they rented hummus. The party's on, so they're heading downtown. Everybody's looking for a come up, and they wanna know what you're about. Me in the middle with the one I love, we're just trying to figure everything out. We don't fit in well, 'cause we are just ourselves. I could use some help getting out of this conversation. Yeah, you look stunning, dear, so don't ask that question here. This is my only fear, that we become beautiful people, top design.
ourselves. I could use some help getting out of this conversation here. Your looks stunning, please don't ask that question here. This is my only fear, that we become beautiful people. Top designer clothes, front row at fashion shows. What you do and who'd you know? Inside the world of beautiful people. Champagne and rolled up nose, prenups and broken homes. Surrounded but still alone. Let's leave the party. That's not who we are. We are not beautiful. Yeah, that's not who we are. We are not beautiful. We are not beautiful. One more time. One more time. One more time. We're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, alright. Don't stop the dancing. One more time. We're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, alright. Don't stop the dancing. One more time. We're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, alright. Don't stop the dancing. One more time. We're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah. One more time. One more time. We're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, alright. Don't stop the dancing. One more time. We're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, don't stop the dancing. One more time. You know I'm just feeling celebration tonight. Celebrate. Don't wait too late. No, we don't stop. You can't stop. We're gonna celebrate. One more time. One more time. One more time. A celebration. You know we're gonna do it right tonight. Hey, just feel it. Music's got me feeling the need. Yeah. Come on. Alright, we're gonna celebrate one more time. Celebrate and dance so free. Music's got me feeling so free. Celebrate and dance so free. One more time. Music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate. Celebrate and dance so free.
One more time, music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate, celebrate and dance so free. One more time, music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate, celebrate and dance so free. One more time, music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate, celebrate and dance so free. One more time, music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate, celebrate and dance so free. One more time, music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate, celebrate and dance so free. One more time, music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate. you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back, she said shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said ooh, ooh, shut up and dance. Don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back, she said shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said ooh, ooh, shut up and dance with me. Ooh, ooh, shut up and dance with me. Ooh, ooh, shut up and dance with me. We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. I feel commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. We've known each other for so long. Your heart's been aching, but you're too shy to say it. Inside we both know what's been going on. We know the game and we're gonna play it. And if you ask me how I'm feeling, don't tell me you're too blind to see. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Never gonna give, never gonna give, never gonna give, never gonna give. We've known each other for so long. Your heart's been aching, but you're too shy to say it. Inside we both know what's been going on. We know the game and we're gonna play it. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye. Yeah. You are my fire, the one desire. Believe when I say I want it that way. But we are two worlds
got my head out the sunroof. I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I only got one thing on my mind. You got me stuck on the thought of you. You're making me feel brand new. You're more than a sunshine in my eyes. You got those pretty eyes in your head. You know it. You got me dancing in my bed, so let me show it. You are exactly what I want. Kinda cool and kinda not. Wanna give myself to you. Yeah, we're driving down the freeway at night.
What you wanna do, baby? Where you wanna go? I'll take you to the moon, baby. I'll take you to the floor. I treat you like a real lady, no matter where you go. Just give me some time, baby. Cause you know, even when we're apart, I know my heart is still there with you. 5 more hours till the night is ours, and I'm in bed with you. This right here is my type of party. 5 more hours, we're just getting started. This right here is my type of party. 5 more hours, we're just getting started.
5 more hours, we're just getting started.
How you wanna feel, baby? What you wanna know? Just pour another drink, baby. Come on, pour a little more. I treat you like a real lady. I'll keep you out the cold. I'll give you all my time, baby. You know, even when we're apart, I know my heart is still there with you. 5 more hours till the night is ours, and I'm in bed with you. This is, yeah. This right here is my type of party. Yeah, 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 yeah. 5 more hours, we're just getting started. This right here is my type of party. No, this is my type of party. 5 more hours, we're just getting started. 5 more hours, we're just getting started. Just getting started. About the sound of your heartbeat, how it always calls me, finding my way back to you. I'm feeling it more now than ever. I'll do this forever, just to spend the night with you. This is, yeah. This right here is my type of party. Yeah. 5 more hours, we're just getting started. This right here is my type of party. 5 more hours, we're just getting started.
5 more hours, we're just getting started.